I'm Wendy Chioji for Park City Television with this Sundance Film Festival movie review. The Woods is about 8 friends who move into the woods of Oregon to set up a new society. Director Matthew Lesner really did move into the woods with his friends to shoot this film. The film is in the New Frontier section, experimental movies here at Sundance, so we asked the audience how they think the experiment went.
I thought it was really cool. It was really different. You never really see anything about like our generation represented like that.
I think it was 45 minutes too long and basically an American Apparel ad.
We walked out because it's been over an hour, and I sort of guessed that they probably come out of the woods and give up on it, but I just couldn't stand the pain of being in there any longer. I mean, enough's enough. I felt being tortured.
I'm sort of fascinated by it, and at the same time, I don't think I fully get all of the themes that they might be exploring. But for the sheer audacity of making it, I'm like really impressed with just being out in the woods, and they drug all this stuff out there, and I think there's some like important messages in there. But I do think it's something you have to think about a little bit because there's an awful lot going on.
I've seen a lot of good movies this week. This would not be my top 40.
I liked the color. I thought it was really vibrant, and it was really visually good. Just the story, it wasn't, it was just something to watch.
I felt like the storylines were predictable. It had a lot of interesting qualities, but they weren't interesting enough to last however long that it was. I thought the cinematography was really great, and the location was really beautiful, so that was fun to watch.
At first I tried to respect the director and their ideas and try to give credit and think about the movie, but the more I sat with it, I found it very insulting. I thought that it reminded me when you're in high school and you think you're really smart and you make a really stupid movie, but you think the more stupid it is, the more intelligent you look. And I just had to think too hard to try to follow it to see what redeeming qualities or message this movie had. And I apologize to the director and everybody else involved with it, but I can't find anything to say.
It's a film I think that you have to sort of digest in a way, because I'm not quite sure. I see the overarching themes of technology and disconnection with nature and things like that, but to get down to a nitty-gritty, I think is going to have to take me a little reflection.
On a scale of 1 to 5 stars, with 5 being the best, what would you give it?
A 2.
I don't even think I could give it the credit of 1, unfortunately.
I would give it a 3.5.
2.
Mine is 2.
Wow, we've not had one of those yet.
But I'm sure somebody will enjoy it.
Most of the industry reviews for The Woods have been unflattering. The Hollywood Reporter says the bottom line is that it's sophomoric philosophical drivel about a back-to-nature group of students. But it did open here at Sundance, which means we probably aren't out of the woods yet.